Thank you, folks from Orland, for having us here and giving us an opportunity to share a little bit about what we do. There's a lot of changes in the healthcare industry, all for the good, I'm happy to say. Things are improving in the quality of care, but thank you for having us. I have one small story. Picture this, if you would. There's an elderly gentleman. He's walking through a meadow. It's a green meadow. There's a stream right alongside of him. And he hears a small voice, and he looks around, and he doesn't see anybody. And then he hears it again. It's, "Hey, pick me up." So he looks down. There's a small frog on the ground near his feet. So he picks him up, and the frog says, if you kiss me, I will turn into a beautiful bride. And so he immediately takes the frog and he puts it in his pocket and he keeps on walking. And the frog wiggles up and says, "Hey, did you hear me? I said if you kiss me, I'll turn into a beautiful bride." And the old gentleman says, "Yeah, I heard you, but at my age, I'd rather have a talking frog. So thank you." Now I know who was actually listening, that gentleman in the back. Just not to bore you, but a few statistics here recently came out from Social Security Administration. AARP has also backed these up. Between 10 and 11,000 people per day enter the retirement category, that retirement age, per day. That's how many people enter that category. And so my industry, or what I'm involved in, is in-home care. So we provide caregivers to visit folks in their comfort of their own homes, allowing them to age in place. Which, a show of hands, how many people would like to continue staying in their homes? Almost everybody? Okay, I'm going to leave my hand up as well because that's what my plan is. Here's another shocking statistic. 94% of us are going to end up in skilled nursing assisted living. 94% of us. That means most of us in this room, and that's okay. That is what's going to happen, and what I'd like you folks to do is be prepared for that. Have a plan in place, because if you don't plan personally what you want to do, where you want to live, how you are going to stay there, others will plan for you eventually. That's what will happen. So be proactive, not reactive. Tanya brought up that crisis mode, and we see it quite frequently. Folks in crisis, they've fallen, then they're in the hospital, then they're in rehab, and when they get out, they sometimes seek our services where we can provide care, basic care, non-medical care for activities of daily living. That could be anything from help getting dressed, help with bathing, help with meal preparation, light housekeeping, shopping, running errands, trips to the doctor's office, things like that. We can help with those type of services. And care plans start as low as $48, so we're very affordable. Our industry has seen a less than 1% increase over the last 5 years, I believe. So it's been very manageable on our side, where a lot of healthcare costs have gone up, 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 and up. Ours has actually stayed pretty stable across the nation, and in Chico, where our business is based out of as well. I'd like to mention we are here in Orland as well, based out of Chico, but we have caregivers that provide care in Orland, Corning, Red Bluff, Willows, the whole surrounding area, Oroville, Paradise. So if you yourself or you know someone who is in need of maybe a little bit of assistance daily or weekly with some of those things that are become more and more difficult as we age, please don't hesitate to give us a call. I will be here for some questions. I want to go back to real quickly that the cost of doing nothing is significantly higher than doing something, being proactive. Have a plan, and the plan needs to be sound. Financially, you need to make sure that you're covered for whatever your plan is. Put someone in charge, someone that you trust to handle your affairs. And frequently, I hear, well, my family helps me. And that's wonderful. Those are your best caregivers most of the time, are your family members who come in and help you, and they take you to appointments. But remember, they need time off as well. They need rest as well. So think about those type of things when when you're talking with your family members. Have that all kind of planned out and spelled out. That is about all I have. We're going to hand out some flyers, both Tanya and I think we've got some brownies, some goodies. And if you have any questions, you can address us then when we're handing out the flyers. I can be available for as long as anybody likes to answer questions, and so can Tanya. Again, thank you very much.